Hi, I'm Roger from EVANNEX. Today we're going to do an install of the Law, a front license plate bracket for Model 3. The Law installs without drilling any holes into your Model 3. It's a relatively quick and easy install. Let's talk about the pieces that we're going to use and then get to the install itself. The first piece we have is the grill support bracket. This slips under the lower air dam grill and will provide support for the license plate bracket itself. This is all metal, very strong, fits nicely. This is the license plate support bracket itself. It fits over the grill and screws into the back of the grill bracket just like this. The third piece is the license plate backing support itself. It just screws into the front of the license plate, and then of course the license plate goes onto this guy. The Law provides us with all of the bolts, screws, and materials we need to do this install. It's relatively straightforward. Let's get to work. We begin our work by placing the grill bracket into the grill. We do this by sliding it down on the lower air dam below the lowest grill piece, being sure that we center it on the Tesla T above so that your license plate is centered. We simply slide it in, tilt it forward, and we're all set. Now you'll notice, just a point here, that there's a couple of screw holes here which we're going to use to help fasten the bracket, but we'll get to that in a moment. The next thing we need to do is to attach our license plate bracket, and to do that we'll need the bracket itself and also some of the screws that you can see here. The license plate bracket installs this way, the curvature going in this way, and here we begin by placing a long screw, a lock washer and a washer through one of the holes in the back of the license plate bracket, then placing the spacer into position, and then channeling it through and into the grill bracket. In order to make the installation just a little bit easier, it's not a bad idea to just push a flathead screwdriver under the side of the grill bracket that you're going to attach first. You'll note I put a paper towel here just so that I don't scratch either the air dam or any other part of the car. This forces the holes up and makes it just a little bit easier to install. It's very important not to over tighten the screws. You do not want to do this. The grill itself is plastic and can be broken if you over tighten, so you do not want to do that. You also need to loosen it enough so that you can slip the spacer bracket up to its appropriate location, as you see that I've just done. And then we continue by installing the remainder of the screws, which I'll do right now. We're now installing the top bolt. Again, not over tightening, being very sure not to over tighten. Once we have the two bolts on the right side properly attached, we then move over to the left side, again pulling our screwdriver out and doing the same thing on the left side, being sure we wrap the screwdriver so we do not in any way scratch the surface of the vehicle. With the difficult part of our installation now complete, the rest of the installation is quite straightforward and actually very easy. We take our license plate support bracket and a license plate, line up the holes appropriately, take a bolt along with a washer, run it through both. Take a lock nut along with another washer, run the bolt through the license plate bracket like this. Take the washer, thread it across the back of the bolt, take our lock nut and screw it on. In order to secure the license plate fully, we need either a crescent wrench or a simple pliers. Along with our Allen wrench, we secure the bolt behind. Take our Allen wrench, in this case the short portion, and tighten. This is very important. It's very necessary that we do this so that we have a tight and secure mounting of the license plate. We can now do the same at the top of the license plate to be sure it's secure, does not rattle, and we go ahead and do that. The front license plate bracket is now installed.